Good morning everyone, welcome back to Rallycross GT. Today we are in Austria for another round of Season 3. This is going to be the last race of our European tour. So we started the season, round 1 was in the UK, Brands Hatch, then we flew to Italy for Lago Maggiore last week, and today we're in Austria for another round of Rallycross GT. Drivers are warming up. Last few drivers just joined the room. So Vic just arrived, and Victory Rain just arrived, and Jaden, he had connection problems in the first try, so he's trying again. He's rejoining. Here we go again, guys. This is Q1 race 1. After so many connection problems, half an hour delay, we're finally starting. No more turning back now. If you bug, you bug, unfortunately. Some people need to go to bed, some people need to go to work after. It's the red lights there up front. It's not great for Robey to start from the back, but as usual he's probably gonna pull another trick out of the hat. If he can start, that is. And yes, he can. It's a very good start from Jaden up front, but Soccer is already on his inside there before turn 1. Soccer is already P1, but Jaden with a nice maneuver there takes first position back into turn 2. These S-bends here are very favorable for the Subaru. Soccer has got transparent there for a second, I'm not sure why. Lost position to Pellegrino also. Sadol, 4th place, side by side with Todi. I cannot see some of the drivers for some reason with the camera. It's not sitting on them. But look at Todi there, going for the overtake already. He's quite experienced driver, and Sadol, it's his first ever competitive race, coming in as a wild card. Bit of contact there at the back, but up front, as Socrates in the pits, and Pellegrino managed to get the jump on Jaden. The Audi is also very fast in this race. That's the two Greek drivers going for an early joker. And here at the back, look at Sadol with a huge dive there on the inside, but he changed his mind. He's new to Rallycross, but he's not new to Gran Turismo, so he knows what to do and what not to do. It's a good battle here for 3rd, 4th and 5th. Victory Rain now gets the jump there. Well, Sadol and Todi, the two wild cards today, also with a nice battle. Up front, Pellegrino gapping Jaden a little bit. Jaden struggling with the medium tires there. Look at Sadol looking on the inside of Victory Rain. Anyone going for an early joker here? And yes, Victory Rain is. And so is Todi. They're both going for early jokers there. We don't have the joker lap times. Everybody on hard tires, it seems. And here comes Socrates. Let's see where he comes back compared to the other drivers after the joker lap. You can see the guys coming now. Not yet. So Socrates is gonna get a good jump here into 1st place. And where's Robey? You can see Robey coming out, while Victory Rain and Todi, they slot down behind. It's a good stuff there for Robey with the early joker. Now we've got Pellegrino there with a bit of a penalty, staying out. Jaden goes joker, and Sadol stays out as well. Sadol's on soft tires, the only driver here on softs, and Jaden on mediums. Victory Rain and Todi, they're both on hard tires there and having a good battle. The only drivers not on hard are Jaden and Sadol. So Pellegrino is also on mediums, and that's why he's up front. He's trying to get a good time there for Q1. If you're new to Rallycross or Rallycross GT, for the qualifying rounds you want the best total race time. And as it's going here, Soccer is driving with a 19-second gap to P1. Can he get the jump there on these guys? Let's see. So Pellegrino's going Joker now. And so is Adol. Let's stay here with Socrates. There's a 19.3 gap to Pellegrino when Pellegrino entered the pits. I know that he's on hard tires, but it's still a good benchmark. So here he comes. Jaden, he actually got Robe. It's great stuff for Jaden. Potential second place for him there. And look at Pellegrino. Pellegrino managed to edge Socrates for the lead. Jaden comes in now in third. Robe right at his back. Gonna be a nice battle here. The two guys that don't have the strongest engines. It's a good recovery from Robe, coming from last to fourth. You can see Sadol and Victor Rain having a good battle there at the back. And Toady managed to pass them as well. And here comes Pellegrino, one corner to go. Coming to take the win at Q1 race 1 after half an hour delay, guys. Sorry about that. Gran Turismo things. But here comes Pellegrino, takes the win. Q1 race 1 followed by Soccer of Driving, Jaden Ola, Robe, Victor Rain, DVM William Toady, and GT Fox Sadol. Well done, Pellegrino. It's a good start of race, good start of day for him. Let's see what he can do at the rest of the weekend. Sadol with the fastest lap there as well, 54.5. It's a very good lap. Let's go into Q1 race 2. We got Morgan Davey up front. Let's hope he can start. THC, Evil Melon, GKR Mateos, Don Mitsakos, also Pickerick, Myth, Ralph Rod, and Rob on drums. Let's get the drivers in order. So that was Morgan up front, followed by Melon, Mateos, Don, Pickerick, Ralph Rod, and Rob. So it's all a bunch of hards and mediums here now. Sorry, someone is doing a last minute tire change there. Okay, so still hard, medium, hard, hard, medium, hard, medium. Welcome to Rallycross GT. This is Q1 race 2. And we got a full house again, led by Morgan Davey, followed by Evil Melon, GKR Mateos, Don Mitsakos, Pickerick, Myth Ralph Rod, and Rob on drums. Let's hope that everybody can start here. We've been having a few connection problems early on. And 2 drivers stuck. We're gonna have to do another restart. There was Melon and Pickerick. Melon and Pickerick stuck. Gonna have to put them at the back of the pack. So a quick out and back into the track. This works for Robey. Let's see if it works for them as well. They're gonna go to the back of the pack. That's a shame for Melon. He was starting in 2nd place. And Pickerick, well, he was already towards the back of the pack, so it doesn't hurt him that much. So Pickerick is back. Just waiting for Melon. And there he is. So Melon's still connecting there. Right, just waiting for him to get ready, and he is, oops, wrong button. He is ready. Where is he? There's one driver missing. Morgan Davey. Okay, now we have 7. Okay, there we go again. Welcome to Rallycross GT. This is Q1 Race 2. And hopefully we can start this race without further connection problems. It's been a tricky day today. But this time it should be fine. The red lights are going off and there they go. It's a very good start from Matheus, getting the inside line already. And as Morgan goes backwards, Don Mitsakos gets past him as well. A little bit of contact in turn 1, and Matheus with the whole shot there, jumping straight to the lead on hard tires even. That Honda is a beast off the line. GKR Matheus is a great start. Don Mitsakos fell to the back. What happened there? Did he go off track? He was 2nd. I missed something there. As Rob jumps to 2nd place, he's chasing Matheus really closely. He's on medium tires. He should be able to get the jump on Matheus on hard. Let's see, the Joker Striders is here, and Rob gets the jump on Matheus in the pit lane. Little bit of contact at the pit entrance. Disaster for Rob there. Ended up losing a lot of time. Let's see what happened to Don Mitsakos at the start as well. So as they come into turn 2, a little bit of contact, a little bit more contact there, and he clipped the wall. But he's already back in track, and he's just in front of Matheus, of Melon there, and chasing Myth Rough Rod. The two GTRs here, they should have some track advantage. They're very good on the straight lines. And Pickerick going quite fast there, leading the pack. Morgan Davey into the pits, doing his Joker lap. Where is Matheus? Matheus had a little bit of problem with Rob on drums there. He was invisible and Rob tried to overtake through the pits. They ended up having contact. So that 19 seconds there that we were seeing between Socrates and Pellegrino in race 1, it was not enough. I think the pits here are more like 17 seconds perhaps. Look at Mateus coming really fast, but I don't think he's gonna get this one. And he's gonna come behind Morgan Davey, the Australian driver, with a great start here. His second race this season. He missed round 2 unfortunately. He's coming back strong here. Connection problems stopped plaguing him. Can Mateus upset him? He's on hard. I don't think he's gonna be able to keep up. The two front runners stood Joker. And Morgan's got exactly 19 seconds there to Pickerick. Don't think that's gonna be enough, but is he closing in? Pickerick with a very good time there, 55.1 for medium tires. It's the fastest lap of this race. Got Mateus here chasing. Don Mitsakos, what's going on with the camera here? Don Mitsakos further back. Rob on drums after that contact at the pit entrance. Lost quite a bit of time. And Malin there at the back of the pack, but he has done his Joker already. He's going quite wide there. He had absolutely no practice and he's recovering from the Chinese flu. So take it easy on him. And there goes Pickerick for his Joker, and so goes mid-rough rod. Morgan David, he's quite far behind. This 18.8 gap. He gained a second. Can he pull this one? Can he jump to the lead in the Joker lap? There he comes. The guys are coming back already. No, they just went in. You can see Pickerick there just about coming out. It's going to be a very close merge. Morgan Davis is going to have more momentum. They're side by side. No, Pickerick is slightly ahead and holds on to the lead. But Morgan Davey comes on the inside. Pickerick paying the penalty there because he's invisible. It's quite tricky. That might end up quite badly, trying to overtake the Ghost like that. Pickerick holds on to the lead, but provisionally, because he needs to get rid of that penalty. It might cost him the win. Tries to shut the door on Morgan Davey, the Australian driver going for it. And he makes a pass. Morgan Davey started in pole position. Gonna get the win here at Q1 race 2 at the Red Bull Ring, followed by Pickerick with a penalty. And Mateus, Don Mitsakos, but Don finishes 3rd. Mateus had a penalty. Mid-rough rod 5th, Robin Drum 6th, and Evil Melon in 7th place. Yeah, like I said, guys, the penalty, it might cost you the win, cost you the 2nd place. But Morgan Davey, great stuff here from the Australian driver, taking the win here and the fastest lap. Q1 race 2. Let's get the times. And as soon as the times are ready, we go straight into Q2, guys. So you guys can follow the live timings here on the link in the chat. Rob's quite upset there with Mateus, with that contact at the pit entrance. Pickerick and Morgan as well apologizing to each other. They were ghosted. It's Halloween, guys. Ghosts are everywhere. Causing trouble here on the track. Let's see what the guys are doing as we get the timing sheets finalized. Right, the sheets are ready. The sheets are ready. We're gonna go straight into Q2, guys. If you are with us here on Twitch, let us know who you're cheering for. We got 10 people watching in the broadcast, but pretty quiet in the chat. Every bit of commentary helps create engagement, helps our channel grow. So let us know who you're cheering for, who's your favorite driver, who you expecting to win. Right, so for Q2 race 1, Pellegrino top qualifier. Not bad. That's Pellegrino up front, followed by Jaden Ola, Pickerick, Don Mitsakos, also Myth Ralph Rod, William Toady, and Rob on drums. So we are waiting for the other drivers to unready themselves. Let's get the ones in order here. So that's Pellegrino up front, Jaden second, Pickerick, Don Mitsakos, Myth Ralph Rod, Toady and Rob. Just waiting for Sadol to unready. Let's get their tire choices. So that's hard for the two up front. And hard for Rob at the back, everyone else on mediums. Let's get racing. Welcome to Rallycross GT. This is Q2 race 1 in Austria, Red Bull Ring. The fastest man in Q1 is up front. That was UDI Pellegrino, followed by Jaden Ola, Pickerick, Don Mitsakos, Myth Ralph Rod, DVM William Toady, and Rob on drums. You can see the red lights there lighten up. When they go off, we go racing. And Toady gets stuck. Toady gets stuck. We're gonna have to do another restart. Just when we thought everything was going well, people start getting stuck again. After a successful Q1, but it looks like if we do this one restart, it goes fine. So he should be coming back. There is Toady. So he's gonna go to the back of the pack now, unfortunately for him. He was already penultimate, so that's one extra position for Rob. Just waiting for him to get ready. Here we go. There he is. And there we go. Right, this is take 2. Queue up for Q2 race 1. Connection problems continue to plague us. This time is William Tody getting stuck at the start line, so he goes to the back of the pack. As Pellegrino, the fastest man in Q1, is up front. Followed by Jaden Ola, Pickerick, Don Mitsakos, Myth Ralph Rod, Rob on drums and William Tody. And there we go. Did Pickerick start going backwards literally? I think he put the reverse there. Jaden Ola with a very good start. Jumps to the front but goes really wide there in turn 1. Loses a little bit of ground. Loses 2 positions to Pellegrino and Don Mitsakos. Pickerick gets the jump there as well on Jaden. Also Rob, Jaden there with a very bad first few corners after a great start. And here's the battle for the lead between Don Mitsakos and Pellegrino. Don's got medium tires, so he should get the jump on Pellegrino. He goes for an early joker, gets out of the way. People there changing their mind in the last minutes. Rob goes really wide. He's gonna pick up a hefty penalty for that. Got forced wide by Myth Ralph Rod. And Jaden and Rob side by side there into turn 1. Rob's got the inside but dirty tires. Yes, Jaden with a predicted switch maneuver but cannot complete it. Rob gets a better exit there with the Audi. Now he goes wide and now Jaden gets past. Good move there by Jaden. And here up front, Myth Ralph Rod with his GTR chasing Pickerick. Pickerick that literally went backwards at the start. Not sure what he was thinking. Pellegrino with a provisional lead. How far is Don Mitsakos? 18 seconds. I think that's what the Joker is about. Pellegrino should go Joker to protect himself. Rob goes Joker instead. William Tody has Joker already. He started at the back because of the connection problems. Rob is getting the pits now. Let's go there to the front. Myth Ralph Rod and Pickerick. Bit of a chase going on here. Pickerick not able to match the pace of the Myth driver. As Pellegrino continues to lead the pack. But Don Mitsakos now slashing that lead by another half a second each lap. That's 17.5 now. And Pellegrino stays out for another lap. He might be losing it here. Pickerick goes Joker. And Jaden Ola as well. And now Myth Ralph Rod getting close. Pellegrino goes really wide there, loses more time. Pellegrino really at risk here now from Don Mitsakos. He's not doing his Joker lap. Staying out for too long and now went wide. And look at Myth Ralph Rod. He's got around the outside now. He's got more engine speed. Yeah, and there he goes. Completes the move. And there's another position loss for Pellegrino. Don Mitsakos 16.8. There's another 7/10. And Myth Ralph Rod almost forgot to go Joker there. Loses the position to Pellegrino in the pit lane. Myth Ralph Rod with a huge mistake there. Almost forgot. If it wasn't for Pellegrino there to remind him, he would have gone straight and then picked up a 30 seconds penalty. Right, 16.3 seconds. I think Don's got this one in the bag. He's already passing there. As you can see, Pellegrino just now coming out. And William Tody almost getting him as well. Mid-Rough Rod and Mid-Rough Rod got a 1 second penalty, maybe because he cut the pit lane. Both him and Pellegrino with the penalty. Pellegrino should be able to get rid of his quite easily. But Mid-Rough Rod with a 1 second penalty, that might cost him the second position there. And William Tody managed to catch up quite a bit. Wild Card's been away for quite a bit, but coming back strong. And let's go to Dom Itzako's, the Sensei livery. Super shining cool. Coming to get the checkered flag here for Q2 race 1, and Mid-Rough Rod with a penalty. Loses position to Pellegrino and to William Tody. He only crosses the finish in 4th place, Pickerick in 5th, Jaden in 6th, and Rob on drums. Further back there, really unlucky, Rob in 7th place. Don Mitsakos with a great Joker strategy takes the win here at Q2 race 1. Did not get the fastest lap though. And the fastest lap was Mid-Rough Rod with a 54.3. Right, let's go into Q2 race 2. We've got Sockart driving up front. The Australian Morgan Davies second, KSER, Rolbay, GKR Mateos, Victory Rain, Sadal, and Evil Melon. So Don Mitsako saying he didn't see Pellegrino. Okay, here are the connection problems again. It's Halloween, we get it. Ghosts everywhere, cars disappearing. So the driver is choosing their tires now. Let's put them in order first. So Socrates is still not ready. And Sadal was stuck in the pits there, so he's leaving the room and coming back. He's back now. So that's Soccer driving up front, followed by Morgan Davey, Robey, Mateus, Victor Rang, Mellon. Now Robey left the room. Wonder what happened to him. He's back now. Yeah, once more guys, we apologize for all these connection problems. This is completely out of our control. This is a Gran Turismo thing. There's only so much we can do about it. Where's Robey? He is ready now. We gotta put them back in order. There's Sadal in front here. Robey is in third. Right, their tires. That's soft for Mateus, hard for Morgan, and medium for everyone else. Not gonna get too excited. Let's hope everyone can start this one. Ready for Q2 race 2 guys? Here we go again. Rallycross GT Season 3 Round 3 in Austria Red Bull Ring Circuit. Short track layout. 7 cars on track. Let's hope the connection problems have disappeared and everyone can start. See the red lights going up. Ready to start. And it's a good start from everyone. They all managed to start this time. Saw Carter driving up front, and Robey already gets a jump to second place there. Very good start from Robey. We saw him winning last round with an amazing start at Lago Maggiore, getting the lead before turn 1. And he's gonna chase Socrates like mad now. The GTRs are really fast here. They both with the same tire compound, both on mediums. And Mateus is on softs. He's gonna try to keep up with the king here. Or with the previous king. Robey is the winner of season 1. Guy Klein, winner of season 2, is not here anymore. He's retired for the season. And Socrates and Mateus, they go for an early joker. Their release is Robey to do what he does best, that is go fast with clean air. Big mistake there from the two guys from Socrates and Mateus, if you ask me. Allowing Robey just to race undisturbed now. Meanwhile, Sadol and Mellon with a battle here at the back of the pack. They have not jokered yet. Morgan Davey also doing his early joker, getting a little bit of clean air. On board with Mellon in the Toyota here as he chases Sadol in the Audi. And we see there Sadol going joker. That releases Mellon, or rather gets him out of the slipstream. Mellon was not that close anyway. Let's see Saw Carter driving what he can do here. Mateus not able to keep up even on soft compounds. But it's a very good looking car he's got there. Love the NSX. Morgan Davies there with the hard tires coming now into turn 1. Can he get the jump on Sadol? No, he can't. Sadol holds onto 6th place. Morgan is on hard tires, so he's a little bit slower. And Robey with a 53.9 is already the fastest lap of the day on medium tires. 3.7 seconds gap to Victory Ring, also on medium. They should go joker now. And there's an 18-second gap to Saw Carter driving to the lead. Robey's got this one in the bag, but I think Victory Ring is gonna struggle to keep second place. Let's see the guys here at the back. We got Sadol and Morgan. Morgan managed to make a pass there. Up to 6th, the Australian driver. Sadol's a first timer in Rallycross GT. He participated in a couple of practice runs, but this is his first ever competitive race, jumping in as a last minute wild card. So we have a full house today. So let's go here with Socrates as Robey, Victory Ring and Mellon. They go to their joker lap. But I don't think Soccer driving can get Robey. It's too far behind. You can see Robey there in the top right. You should see him again as we turn in. And actually forget what I said. Look at Saw Carter driving coming around the outside. Robey makes a defense there. Soccer is a little bit more momentum, and the race is on, ladies and gentlemen. Saw Carter driving pulling one out of the hat here. Super close to Robey. 19 seconds is absolutely doable here. Robey with a great defense there, literally shutting the door. Soccer is trying to make a pass, goes a little bit too sideways there. One corner left, don't cut it. You don't want to get a penalty now. And that is it. Robey coming to get the checkered flag here in Q2 race 1, followed by Soccer driving, who, guess what, got a penalty. Mateus and Victor Reign. Mateus had a penalty, had to hit the brakes there. Morgan in 5th, Mellon 6th, and Sadol in 7th with a small penalty, and he was not able to pay it. Crazy finish there, but Robey with an amazing job there with the fastest lap of the night so far, taking the win at Q2 race 2. And the race results. So we're gonna do the timing sheets here. So Morgan used hard tires twice. I just got notified here by my assistant. So it's a shame for him. He ended up running slower than he would have liked now. Okay, so Morgan saying that he ran the first race in mediums, so maybe he changed tires before I saw that. So I'm gonna fix it here in the sheet. So no fault there from the Australian driver. So all good there with Morgan. And Mateus complaining about track limits. We're almost done with the timing sheet, guys, and then we go into Q3. It's been a good event so far, minus all the connection problems. And the wild cards, Sadol and William Tody, they're doing quite well. They might have a chance to make it to the semifinals. Who knows? Right, we've got the drivers in order. Let's get ready for Q3 race 1. Top man this time, that's him, Robey, followed by Don Mitsakos, GKR Mateus, Wildcard William Tody, Morgan Davey, THC Evil Melon, and the other wildcard, GT Fox Sadol. Make sure to follow the live timings in the link on the Twitch chat, guys. You can see where you stand, if you are making it or not to the semifinals. Let's get the guys in order, shall we? Roubaix, Don, Mateus, Todi, Morgan, Melon and Saddle. So Ralfrod and Pellegrino, they need to get out of the track. And we go racing again. Right, let's see their tires. That's soft for Mateus and Todi. Also soft for Melon. So drivers here, they're starting to get worried about not making it to the semifinals. They're burning the soft rubbers. Everyone else on mediums. Just having one more look here. And there we go. Welcome to Rallycross GT Season 3, Round 3. And this is Q3, Race 1. With Roubaix up front, followed by Don Mitsakos, GKR Mateus, DVM William Todi, Morgan Davey, THC Evil Melon, and GT Fox Saddle. We're ready to race here in Austria, Red Bull Ring. And it's a good start from all drivers. Roubaix keeping the lead, but Don Mitsakos trying to find the place on the inside. Mateus there, also very aggressive in turn 1, holding on to third place. Todi trying to go around the inside. Very good move there from Todi as Mateus gets a penalty. Todi jumps to third, the wild card here. He's been away for half a season almost, but already getting back into full form. Great overtake there from the Brazilian as the two Greek drivers, they go full on battle for the lead. Roubaix with a small penalty, almost fully paid already. Is anyone going for the lucky joker? Don Mitsakos follows for now. I think he wants to get an overtake on the track this time. And look at William Todi. Where did he come from there? Super fast on the straight, side by side with the GTR. Didn't know a Super was that fast. He's going around the outside here, late on the brakes. What a ballsy move from William Todi. Gets the pass there on Don Mitsakos on turn 1. But Don Mitsakos got the inside now into the bends. Don Mitsakos gets a nudge there, and Todi as well. Mateus, what are you doing there, pushing everyone out of the track? And that's Don Mitsakos up to second now, but what a move was that from William Todi. The boldest, ballsiest move I've ever seen here in Rallycross GT. The Subaru really fast against the GTR, and now it's Honda vs GTR, and Don Mitsakos decides to go Joker. He does not want to lose more time. Todi goes Joker as well. As Spinala Mateus picks another penalty there for track limits. And he's currently in second place. Morgan Davey not that far behind, only 1.5 seconds behind Mateus. And up front there, Roubaix managed to gap Mateus by 2.5 seconds. After that fight between Mateus, Mitsakos and Todi. They lost quite a bit of time there, allowed Roubaix to run free. Mateus is actually closing the gap, but he's on soft compounds here. Let's see what he can do against the King. 1.8 seconds is closing in more and more. Morgan Davey goes Joker, and look at this battle here. William Todi, well, he's on softs, that's it. That explains a lot. But still, what a pace there from the Subaru driver. Keeping up with the GTR, and look at him again. He's gonna try to do it again. Domisako's trying to go defensive. Let's go from the helicopter shot. And you can see Morgan coming out of the pits. Right behind these two. And that's there. William Todi gets another pass on Don Mitsakos on the soft tires. William Todi is on fire today. It's Robe and Mateus the Go Joker. The 20 seconds gap to the lead. Don Mitsakos on the inside there. They go side by side into the pit lane entrance. Todi holding on to the lead just about. He should get Mateus, but I don't think they're gonna get Rollbay here. Late on the brakes there for Don Mitsakos. He makes the pass. And they lost too much time there again. And they come back behind Mateus. And the battle is still on. Todi goes a little bit wide. Loses time and he hits the wall. Todi hits the wall. Loses the position to Morgan Davey as well. Disaster for the Brazilian. He was doing so well. Rollbay up front now with a good gap, 1.3 seconds. Losing quite a bit actually to Mateus. Mateus is closing in. But those track limits might hurt Mateus again. Here comes Rollbay. Gonna get the checkered flag one more time. Mateus second, Don Mitsako third, Morgan Davey fourth. William Todi holds on to fifth after hitting the wall. GT Fox Sado only sixth place. And Mellon sidles across the line in seventh place. Everybody here with penalties today, but Robe with another qualified win. And the fastest lap as well. Here are the race results. And let's go into Q3 race 2. We've got Sock Art of Driving up front, followed by Victory Rain, Pellegrino, Myth Ralph Rod, Pickerick, Jaden Ola, and Rob on drums. The final 7 drivers for the qualifying round. Morgan and Sadol, they need to unready. Let's get the guys in order. Sock Art of Driving up front, followed by Victory Rain, then Pellegrino, Myth Ralph Rod. Yes, the rest is already in order. Good stuff. Right, the tires. That is soft for Pickerick, soft for Rob, medium for everyone else. This is Q3 race 2, the last qualifier race of the day. Places in the semi-finals up for grabs. Who is it going to stay in? Who is it going to stay out? Sock Art of Driving leading the pack, followed by Victory Ring, Pellegrino, Ralph Rod, Pickerick, Jaden Ola and Rob on drums. And it's a very good start up front there by all drivers. Victory Ring trying to find a place on the inside there. He goes wide to get the apex. And Jaden Ola both move there, but end up not working for him. Stays in 5th. Pellegrino loses one position. He's going to lose another one to Jaden. Jaden with a very good move there, but goes a little bit wide, gives a little bit of space, and Pellegrino is going to get through. No, he won't. Second leg of the corner is to the left, and that is Pickerick who goes through, and Pellegrino is going backwards here. Pellegrino losing a lot of time now. Up front, that's Victory Ring and mid Ralph Rod. Jaden goes really wide there. Beautiful sideways action, but losing a lot of time. Goes to the back of the pack. Should have gone Joker there even. Disaster for the young American. Little penalty there for Rob on drums. Probably track limits. Mid Ralph Rod and Victory Ring. Battle for second. They're both on medium tires. Victory Ring a little bit more tire wear. He's got the inside line now. Makes the pass. Getting a few nudges from behind. From the GTR. Can the Ford hold on to the second place? Maybe even chase first. Socrates is flying. And mid Ralph Rod is coming really fast as well. Anyone going Joker? There goes mid Ralph Rod. The two Audis here, Rob on drums and Pellegrino. Robert with another track limits penalty. And Jaden trying to catch up there after that super slide. Let's see that one more time. It was a little nudge there from Pickerick. Send him sliding across the track. It's a good recovery though. Socrates up front. 2 seconds gap to Victory Ring. Pickerick on softs. He wants a podium today. He was pumped after the go-kart win there earlier today. 2-hour endurance go-kart in real life. Pellegrino here in 4th at the moment. Up to 3rd as Socrates goes Joker. Have they all gone Joker? Where's Pickerick? Pickerick is 2nd. So they can still go Joker. Okay, so we're on lap 4. And Pickerick making the pass there on his teammate Victory Ring. Pickerick is really pushing hard today. He really wants that podium he was telling me before the race. That's Victory Ring and Pellegrino. These two, they've been fighting the whole season, literally. Side to side, door to door. Lago Maggiore, like, I think it was like 4 out of 5 races they were together. And they all go Joker at the same time again. A little nudge there from Rob on the back of Pellegrino, who nudges Victory Ring as well. And there goes Jaden also. Track limits through the window. Right, so mid Ralph Rod was 16 seconds to the leader. He should get 2nd place comfortably. The guys are only going in and out. The camera keeps playing up here. Sorry, guys. There's mid Ralph Rod. He's already on the straight. He definitely gets 2nd place. Pickerick up to 3rd. And what's going on back here? That's Victor Ring. Rob on drums and Pellegrino. Rob gets Pellegrino just about. Second leg favors Pellegrino to the left now. Rob's got softer tires. It's gonna be in the final corner. The battle to the last corner there between the two Audis, but Sock Art of Driving coming to get the checkered flag here. In Q3 race 2. He's got his place in the semi-final guaranteed, so does Mitrov Rod. Pickerick gets 3rd place, Victor Ring 4th. Pellegrino with a penalty. Managed to edge Rob, and Jaden only 7th place. The results on screen: 2 GTRs, 2 Focuses, 2 Audis. And well done, Sock Art of Driving. With a good win there. Replace, and here are the times. Right, we're gonna get the times for the semi-finals. You should know in about 2 or 3 minutes who is in, who's not. You can check the live timing sheets with the link on Twitch in the chat. So if you're new to Rallycross GT, we just finished the qualifier rounds and the top 10 drivers. So after each qualifier round, you score points based on your finish position. At the end of the 3 qualifier rounds, we add up all the points in the top 10 drivers. They go through to the semi-finals. At the bottom 4, they go home. You can see the live timing sheets in the chat. Just click the link. Sorry, that's not the link. Those were all the driver names that I used for something else. So here's the link. Just click on the link. You can see who's going to the semis or not. We're gonna have a quick break and then we come back. You should have the results. Okay, we are back and we've got the semi-final results, ladies and gentlemen. Who is not going to make it? So who is not going to make it? That's going to be Evil Melon, Rob on drums, Sadol, and Jadenola. Unfortunately, those four not gonna make it through. And Jaden had 17 points and Toady had 18 points. That is 1 point difference there. Toady the wild card, safe by just 1 point. Right, we go into semi-finals now, guys. Let's change the room settings to 7 laps. Semi-final 1, that's Sock Art of Driving, the top qualifier, followed by Pellegrino, GKR Mateos, Morgan Davey, and Victory Rain. Five-man race this time. That's how the semi-finals work. So Mateus is asking how many go to the final? Yes, that's 3. The top 3 go to the final. So one person here is in the race 2. Don is in race 2. Okay, let's get the guys in order. Socrates up front, Pellegrino, Mateus, Morgan, and Victory. Let's see their tires. That's medium for Mateus, soft for everyone else. Welcome to Rallycross GT Season 3 Round 3. This is semi-final 1. The Red Bull Ring in Austria. We got top qualifier Sock Art of Driving up front, followed by Pellegrino, GKR Mateus, Morgan Davey, and Victory Rain. This is the semi-finals, so only the top 3 men will go through to the finals. Who is it going to be? Red lights, and there they go. It's a very even start there up front. Mateus could not have the good start that he had in the qualifier rounds. Almost a nudge there on Pellegrino. He's losing time there. And Pellegrino loses position there. Mateus with a great move around the outside. I don't think it works for him though. Spinala, Mateus, Spinala hits the wall, goes to last place. Meanwhile, Victory Rain holds into second. Morgan Davey and Pellegrino fighting for second, third, and fourth. Remember, the top 3 men go through to the finals. The bottom 2 they go home. Pellegrino with an early joker there. That releases Victory Ring and Morgan Davey, British and Australian drivers here, having a go at each other. Morgan in his first ever Rallycross GT season. Victory Ring, a little bit of a veteran, has been with us for 1.5 seasons already. Participated in an invitational event as well. Doing what he can there. And Sock Art of Driving, also been with us since last season. Socrates actually got a bronze medal at the end of the season. Still on its way. It's going by ship from Japan to Greece. And he's on course to get another medal if he keeps going like this. He's doing really well this season. But Victory Ring and Morgan Davey, this is the battle of the moment. Is anyone going to go Joker to defend against Pellegrino? There goes Morgan. Let's keep an eye on Pellegrino, see here what he can do. Pellegrino's 18 seconds from Morgan. He might be able to make the move. They're all on soft compounds and they were very close before the Joker lap. If he didn't lose time, he might be able to get it. So Morgan just entered the pits now and he's coming out. Think Morgan's got this one. Here's Morgan Davey. The half a second penalty. And Pellegrino around the outside just about managed to edge Morgan. But late on the brakes, Pellegrino loses a little bit of time. He's got the advantage for the second half of the corner here. Holds on to third. And Victory Ring, he stays out one more lap. This is 7 laps now, not 5 anymore. Toyota versus Audi. We are on board with the Toyota of Morgan Davey here, the Australian driver chasing Brazilian with the Audi, UDI Pellegrino. Morgan trying to go around the outside but cannot find a space. Look at that switch there. Pellegrino goes really wide. Is he going to get a penalty again? Pellegrino shuts the door. Morgan tries to put the nose on the inside there. Pellegrino is transparent again because of the penalty. Track limits not forgiving at all here. It's a very good battle for third and fourth for what could be a place in the finals. Pellegrino with the edge over Morgan. Was a little bit wide there, Pellegrino. And meanwhile up front, Victory Ring holds on to second. Socrates still up front, but his tires are completely destroyed. Look at that. Then you look at Victory Ring, they're both like, and Socrates, he's on the wheel. Socrates is racing on the wheel. Look at Pellegrino also, that goes really wide there, Pellegrino. Big mistake there. And he loses that position to Morgan Davey. The Australian driver jumps up to third. Pellegrino might say bye-bye to the finals here now, after that mistake. And Mateus, the 1.5 seconds penalty there. Track limits not forgiving him at all. He's also on medium tires. He made sure that he would get to the semis, burning soft in the qualies. But cannot keep up now. There goes Socrates and Victory Ring another lap. And then they stay out. 20 seconds gap to Morgan. That should be enough for them, both of them, to come out in front as it stands. That is Socrates, Victory Ring and Morgan Davey going to the final. Pellegrino's got one more lap to try and overtake, but he's got a 1 second penalty there. It's going to be really difficult for him. There goes Socrates and Victory Ring to their Joker lap. 22 seconds to the lead, 20 seconds to Victory Ring. I don't think Morgan can pose a threat to Pellegrino. Sorry, to Victory Ring. Australian driver quite safe here into the finals as Pellegrino got a 0.6 seconds penalty. And you can see there Victory Lane and Soccer driving comfortable there into first and second. Pellegrino is closing in, but he's got still hefty penalty there. I don't think he can close his gap. Soccer driving destroying his tires, his front tires. Look at that, he needs to put the brake bias to the rear if he's to stand any chance in the finals. But a 53.6 could be the fastest lap of the day. Sock Art of Driving, one corner to go. He's gonna take the win here at semi-final number 1. Here comes Sock Art of Driving. Checkered flag for him. Semi-final number 1, followed by Vicky Rang, Morgan Davey. Pellegrino goes no further in 4th place. And GKR Mateus also will go no further with his Honda. After this Binala moment, hitting the wall. It's good to see him in the track anyway. He goes really slow. He's gonna go backwards across the line. Come on, Mateus, we've got business to do. He's gonna go backwards across the finish line. Sock Art of Driving with the win here at semi-final number 1, guaranteeing his place in the final and extending his points gap in the championship. Well done. Here are the race results. And we got Soul Tiger from South Africa here saying hello on Twitch. Good morning, whatever time it is there in South Africa, mate. It's good to have you here with us. Wish you were here on the track as well. But I heard you you sold Gran Turismo. Cannot believe you did that. Heretic. Let's go to semi-final 2. We have KSDR Rollbay, Don Mitsakos, Pickerick, Myth Ralph Rod, and William Toady. We also have GT Fox Rob Souza here on Twitch. Salve Kurt, passando para deixar aquele like e torcida pro Sadol. GT Fox. Robson is the team leader for GT Fox team, which I drive for sometimes. And Sadol, who was one of our wildcards, also drives for. Unfortunately, Sadol did not make it through to the semis. Just waiting for Morgan to unready himself while we put everyone else in order. So that is Robey, Don Mitsakos, Pickerick, Myth, Ralph Rod, and their tires. It's soft for everyone. Just waiting for Morgan to unready himself. He's still in the pits. And we go racing. He might have gone get a coffee or something. Toady in the dirt there. He's playing with Pickerick. Right, here we go. Semi-final number 2. Welcome to Rallycross GT Season 3 Round 3. We are in Austria, the Red Bull Ring circuit for semi-final number 2, with KSER Robey up front, followed by Don Mitsakos, Pickerick, Myth Ralph Rod, and DVM William Tody, the wild card driver, jumping in last minute just to complete the grid. Managed to get a place in the semi-finals. Can he make it to the final? And that's green light. Robey with a great start again, keeping the lead. Don Mitsakos trying to find a space there, but cannot find a space before turn 1. Tody already up to P3. Great start from the Brazilian. He's side by side with Pickerick, who's got the inside line there. Pickerick's got the advantage here. Tody goes wide. Tody goes really wide there. Hits the wall. Disaster for the Brazilian. His chances of making it to the finals pretty much gone through the window. And now the battle for the lead between the two Greek drivers is on. Don Mitsakos and KSER Robey. They both stay out here for now, as Smith Ralph goes Joker and Pickerick stays in. William Tody goes Joker as well. And we are on board here with Robey as he's chased by the Nissan Godzilla of Don Mitsakos. Very careful with the throttle there, Robey. We know he drives old school controllers, D-pad, square and X for throttle. Really different driving style. Two other drivers. Look at Don Mitsakos closing in, but cannot find a space as they go into the Joker lap together. And Pickerick also follows. So everybody's gone Joker now. Everybody's gone Joker. Myth Ralph Rod might get Pickerick. It's gonna be interesting. Comes into the main straight here now. And let's keep the eye on the map. Okay, the front two drivers coming out now, and Pickerick, you can see the top right hand side. Let's keep an eye on Pickerick. Where's Myth Ralph Rod? They come almost side by side. Pickerick with a little edge, but Myth Ralph Rod is right on his bumper. He means business, and so does Don Mitsakos. The GTR is the favorite car on this track. Robey was really pessimistic before the race started. He almost didn't make it because he was busy at work. But he's here and he's doing a great job here holding Don Mitsakos in the GTR at bay behind him. But can he do this until the end of the race? Don Mitsakos perhaps with a not so good Joker strategy, pitting at the same time. And let's have a look here, because Myth Ralph Rod and Pickerick, they're side by side. The GTR is the stronger car, but all the experience from Pickerick, can it prevail? For now, the other GTR managed to make the pass. Pickerick slots down behind, and Tody, he's actually closed the gap. 53.9, fastest lap of the day. No, sorry, of the race here for William Tody. He's absolutely flying with the Subaru there. Robey is having to go quite defensive, not able to go as fast as he would have liked, but there he goes. Don Mitsakos with the fastest lap now. Tries to go around the outside. They are literally door to door now. Don Mitsakos cannot find a gap to pass. Robey is just doing a perfect defense. Goes a little bit wide. These two drivers who were mates outside the game, not so mates right now on the track. They're both with a quite aggressive left side tire wear. Smith Rough-Rod a little bit more comfort, but now into third position. 2 more laps to go. 2 and a bit. Dom Mitsakos cannot find a gap. Let's go on board with him as he chases Rolbay. This lap 6 has got 2 laps to go to try and make a pass. The top 3 drivers go through to the final. The bottom 2, they go home early. Really careful in the throttle there, Don Mitsakos. Doing purple sector again. He's absolutely flying. The battle here at the back. Tody losing a little bit of time. It's a shame that he hit the wall in the first lap. He was going really fast. He would probably make it to the finals if he wasn't for that mistake. But this is the battle here of the race at the moment. Don Mitsakos just cannot find a space to get through. Robey quite aggressively there, changing the racing line, trying to break the tow. It's the final lap now. It's all or nothing. These 2 are through to the finals already, unless they go out of the track. But who's gonna get out in the front here? Robey doing a great job holding Dom Mitsakos the whole race. Poor joker strategy there from Dom Mitsakos. Perhaps if he jokered before or after, could have made a pass. They're side by side, door to door. Dom Mitsakos cannot find a gap. Final corner now, goes for a lunge. Robey holds onto the apex there. And KSER Robey, great job there, holds on to the lead for the whole race. Takes the win at semi-final number 2, followed by Dom Mitsakos, Smith Rough-Rod, Pickerick, and DVM William Tody. Tight race between the 2 Greeks, but Robey comes out on top. One more time. Race results. 57.9, fastest lap from Dom. Not bad. That was a very good race indeed. Soul Tiger there cheering for Mr. Canada Pickerick. Unfortunately, he goes no further. Neither does Tody. Right, let's get ready to the final. The top 3 men in each semi-final go through. And we have Sock Art of Driving up front, followed by Rolbay, Victory Rain, Don Mitsakos, Morgan Davey, and Myth Rough-Rod. The 3 Greek drivers again in the finals. These guys are unstoppable, pretty much. Socrates is ready. Okay, let's get them in order. So if you're wondering about who goes first, second, third, and so on in the final, if you're in the semi-final 1, the first, second, and third in there will go first, third, and fifth in here. And then, so that's why Victor Rain, who finished second in semi-final 1, he's third here. And Rolbay. And Rolbay, who won semi-final 2, he's starting second. So had Don passed, he would have had a little bit more advantage there. And everybody with soft boots, everybody saving the goodies to the end. Right, just give another second to the guys. There we go. Welcome to Rallycross GT Season 3 Round 3. We're in Austria, Red Bull Ring, for the final race of the day. The fastest man here of the day in this race. Sock, Art of Driving, KSER Robey, Victor Reng, Don Mitsakos, Morgan Davey and Myth Ralph Rod. 4 European cars up front. We've got the Australian driver in his first ever final. And Myth Ralph Rod there at the back. What can they do? And it's a very good start up front. Sock, Art of Driving holding on to the lead, but Robey trying to find a space there already. Can't make the pass yet. Socrates holds on to the lead. Victor Reng holds on to third. He's gonna get the inside of Robey maybe. No, he can't. But holds on to third place. Victor Reng, British driver there, doing what he can. Myth Ralph Rod gets a pass on Don Mitsakos, who's about to give a payback. But the battle here from Robey again with track limits. Half a second penalty. Should put like heavy penalty for this track, because people seem to love cutting the corners. And let's see the Joker strategy. Socrates goes early. Socrates goes early, releases Robey. It's not a very clever move from Socrates. And who else goes? That's Morgan Davey going Joker as well. I saw that Don Mitsakos wanted to go in the background but changed his mind. He's now chasing Myth Ralph Rod. Can Robey keep up? Sorry, can Victor Reng keep up with Robey here? He just lost his slipstream. If Victor Reng can put some pressure and Robey maybe, Sock, Art of Driving stands a chance, but now it's gonna be pace versus pace. We know Robey is fast. He's one of the fastest guys Rallycross GT has ever seen. Guy Klein, champion for Season 2, also really fast, but we know that raw pace, Robey is up there. He's got clear track now. It'll be really difficult to hold him. Victor Reng is within slipstream reach again. He's in and out. The Peugeot is not the fastest car on the straights. We know that the Ford is slightly faster. The 2 GTRs should eat them alive on the straights. And where is Socrates? Socrates there, 18 seconds to the lead. 18 seconds, depending on who is... we've seen a couple of different things, like 16, 18 seconds. It could be down to the way you enter the Joker. So maybe Socrates might take this one. We don't know yet. But Victor Reng is getting close there to Robey. We might have a 5-way to the finish here if it keeps going like this, because the GTRs, they are closing in also. Don Mitsakos not able to keep up with Myth Ralph Rod. Current has got the fastest lap of the race and of the day, perhaps 53.5 for Myth Ralph Rod. And 53.5 lower even now. Actually the same time. 2 laps in a row with exactly the same time for Myth Ralph Rod, and he's now super close to Victor Reng. Just lost a little bit of contact to Robey, but he's gonna get close again now because Robey is not going super fast in this part of the track. There you go, half a second gap now. Victor Reng closing in, Myth Ralph Rod also really close. Don Mitsakos falling behind. He's 0.8, he lost the slipstream. And Socrates driving 16 seconds to Don. He's definitely gonna get Don when he goes Joker. Morgan Davey, his first ever final, he's a little bit further back. I'm not sure where he's gonna slot in. And look at Myth Ralph Rod side by side with Victor Reng into the straight. He's got the inside. He's gonna go deep into the brakes. Victor Reng shuts the door. Holds into second place. That allows Robey to breathe a little bit. Let's go again with Myth Ralph Rod, who goes a little bit wide there, loses a little bit of time. and allows Don Mitsakos to close in. Don Mitsakos just there, keeping an eye on the guys in front, waiting for a mistake to snatch 1 or 2 positions. Maybe 3, you never know what Robe might do as well. And Myth-Rough-Rodder around the outside, victory ring, holds the inside line, pushes Myth-Rough-Rodder wide. Holds on to second place, the British driver. Potentially fighting for a win here as well. Into lap 6. Don Mitsakos now closing in. But closing is one thing, passing is something else completely. We saw in the semi-final number 2, Don Mitsakos really close, and now he goes on the inside line. He's trying to get Myth-Rough-Rod, who goes really wide, deep on the brakes. Little mistake there from the Brazilian, allows Don Mitsakos through. The Greek driver is up to 3rd. And that allows Victory Ring to breathe a little bit with a 4/10 gap. Don't try and lunge there. It's final lap. And they all go Joker. They all go Joker together. Let's keep an eye here on Sock Art of Driving. That's 18 seconds to the lead. He should get it. He should get someone at least, if not everyone. This is going to be a really close merge. Let's go with this camera here so we can see what's going on. Morgan is quite far back, but the tire wear for Sock Art of Driving is so high up front. I'm not sure he can keep up. And there's Robe. He's coming out. Socrates should get him. Side by side, but Sock Art of Driving gets the lead. Robe second. And that now is 3rd place to Victory Ring. Let's go back here up front. Now it's reverse position. This is Robe chasing a GTR. Can he do it? He's got better tires than Socrates. 2 more corners to go. And anything can happen. Anything can happen. Robe goes really wide. He's gonna try to go for a lunge. No, he won't. Goes a little bit wide there. Socrates gets pushed by Robe. Makes a pass in the final corner. KSER Robe. Sock Art of Driving, Victory Ring, Don Mitsakos, Myth-Rough-Rod, and Morgan Davey. Robe with a move out of the blue, plus a 1-second penalty to Sock Art of Driving. Robe with the last corner win at Red Bull Ring. Round 3 of Rallycross GT. Unbelievable. Results on screen. KSER Robe with the win. Sock Art of Driving 2nd place plus a 1-second penalty. You could say maybe that he got pushed wide and got a penalty from track limits. I don't know. Maybe the stewards are going to hear from that after the race, but he went wide. Robe just went a little bit tighter than the final corner, made a pass. Great job from Victory Ring, holding on to 3rd place. Don Mitsakos 4th. Myth-Rough-Rod 5th, and Morgan Davey his 1st ever final. 6th place, fastest lap to Myth-Rough-Rod, 53.573. Probably the fastest lap of the night. He's gonna have his Instagram stories there. And Pickerick here with a quick reminder of Victory Ring didn't even have a practice. Yes, he just came back from a wedding half an hour before the race. Probably had a few beers, but still got a podium here. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm gonna set up the lobby here for round 4. So this was the last leg of the European Tour of Rallycross GT. Next week we fly here to Tokyo, Japan for round 4 of Rallycross GT, a new track. This is going to be really, really interesting. Different number of laps. The pit stops are in the middle of the track here. We got the killer chicane towards the end also. And massive long strays. The GTRs are going to lick their lips on this track. But as we know, everything can happen. We saw today with that last minute overtake from Robey. This is going to be really interesting. Thank you everyone who were here watching us. Soul Tiger on Twitch, Pickerick, Jaden Ola was not so happy with his performance today. GT Fox, Rob Souza earlier today, Sadol, who was also jumping in as a wild card. Dom Itsakos cheering for the Greek squad. GKR Matels made it to the semi-finals today. Good progress for him. Thanks everyone there on the chat. Thanks all the drivers. Sorry for the half an hour delay down to connection problems. Let's have a quick look here on what the drivers are doing. Here comes Dom Itsakos to the killer chicane. It's quite conservative there. Actually, I tend to just go over the chicane, and quite risky move there, depending on your suspension settings. But yes, this is going to be the stage for the next race. Next week, same place, same time, guys. I hope to see you again in the future. Pickerick, thanks Kurt, as always, for the awesome job. Thanks mate, thanks for taking part. Thanks for the race, and I see you guys next week. I'm Kurt Denninger, I was your host today. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Join our Discord as well. You can see the link here, our link tree. You can find all the important links here on Twitch. You can keep track of all the news and everything that is going on in the world of Rallycross GT. Thanks one more time, guys, and I see you next week.